My name is Gavin Evans, and this is my review of Over Your Dead Body. And I would have seen this movie in theaters on April 24th, but for some reason it didn't get a theatrical release in Canada. Just like normal, and for some reason, Faces of Death barely got a release up here. And even Thursday night preview screenings are becoming less and less. I had to wait till Friday to see Undertone and They Will Kill You and The Mummy and Hook'em. And I don't know, what's going on? Like, it's getting very difficult to watch movies up here in Canada, and don't get me started on physical media. Like, Send Help didn't even get a Blu-ray release. You know what? I might make an entire different video complaining about all this, because this past month has been pissing me off on multiple occasions. But, Over Your Dead Body. Would have seen it, I didn't, but I heard great things about it. I watched Cody Leach's channel, and I know he said this movie was near perfect. That he just loved it. So, I watched it today with pretty decent expectations. And Look, it's an American remake of The Trip, a movie I do really like. That movie is very well acted. It has all these twists and turns. It's funny. It's brutal. It's a really good watch. And I knew this was a remake of that movie, but I didn't expect it to be so shot for shot the same. Like, I was just watching this and I was just thinking to myself, oh, I've seen this before. You know, it's the same story, the same reveals, the same jokes. And I should mention that Pooh is funnier than P. If you've seen both movies, you'll get what I mean there. It's the same kills. It's just the same. It's just, I don't know. I was hoping for like something different. You know, maybe some cool new directions for the story to go in. Maybe a few more characters. Maybe a few more brutal kills. But it's the same movie. So, like, if you haven't seen the original, I'm sure you'll have a great time here. But I have seen the original, and, like, it's entertaining enough. But you know, if I want to watch this movie, I would just watch The Trip. You know, there's maybe a few small changes here and there. Some I like, some I don't, but it is the exact same experience. And I do kind of find it interesting to talk about movies like this because, okay, I prefer Let Me In over Let the Right One In. And I don't know if it's because I saw Let Me In first or because I prefer the more sentimental approach to that story, but it is a better watch for me. Funny Games, I would prefer the original pretty easily, I would say. You know what? I'm gonna look this up. American remakes of foreign films that are shot for shot. Okay, Kaleido has a thing. So we're going okay, I've never seen Psycho, and that's not a foreign movie. Never saw The Omen. Oh, Wreck in Quarantine. Wreck is so much better than Quarantine. It's not even close. Oh, okay, Carrie's not shot for shot, but I actually do like the remake of Carrie more than the original. So I guess sometimes it varies depending on the movies, but yeah, I'm kind of just repeating myself. Let's talk about the cast. Jason Segel. I like Jason Segel. I thought he was great as Marshall in How I Met Your Mother. I love him in Forgetting Sarah Marshall. Sarah Marshall. I like him in I Love You Man, The 5-Year Engagement. I love him in The Muppets. Jeff Who Lives at Home. I haven't actually seen him in a while, actually, it seems like. I do miss seeing him in movies. What was the Jesse Eisenberg one? End of the Tour. Yes, that one. I really liked that one as well. But yeah, he's in Despicable Me 4. Our Friend is a really good movie. Sorry, I'm getting completely off topic with everything in this review. I didn't like him here. I didn't. And I thought he was terribly miscast because he is such a big guy. So when I saw him get his ass kicked so easily, I didn't buy it. Samara Weaving I do really like as well. I love her in Ready or Not. I like her in Mayhem. I love her in the Babysitter movies. But she's just fine here. Like, she does a good enough job. I guess my big problem here is I didn't really buy these two characters and their relationship. Like, even at the end of the movie, I just don't buy this couple. And I thought Axel Heine and Noomi Rapace were much more convincing in the original film. Timothy Olyphant gives a pretty blah performance. He's never as scary as he should be. Keith Gordon, I do like. He's got this big look. He kind of reminds me of Ox from The Spectacular Spider-Man, but he does a good enough job here. And Juliette Lewis. Where do I know that name? Is that the Airplane Girl? Oh, it's gotta be the Airplane Girl, right? No, it's not the Airplane Girl. Oh, it's the Christmas Vacation Girl. And the mom, My Stepmother, is an Alien Girl. Also with Kim Basinger. She's in Whip It. Okay, she's been in quite a few movies. I didn't really care for her performance here. So, yeah, sorry, I've really dragged out this review in pointless tangents. Bottom line is, if you haven't seen the original, then give it a try. I'm sure you'll be entertained and you'll love this movie. But if you have seen the original, there's just no reason to watch this one. There isn't. It's a worse version of it. It's not as funny. It's not as brutal. It's not as well acted or well directed. It's not a terrible movie, but it's just a movie that kind of exists for me. So I'm going to give Over Your Dead Body a 4 out of 10, I guess. I am kind of torn though, because see, the original The Trip is a Netflix movie, and I would love to own it, but I can't. And I know there'll be a day where The Trip is eventually erased off of Netflix, just like what happened to Cam last fall, and that movie will just cease to exist. So, do I buy this movie because the original is going to be gone? Like, I want some version of this story to exist in my collection. So even though I give it a 4, that rating could go up in time and I could buy this movie because I like The Trip better, but I also like it when movies exist. Please just release The Trip on physical. Sorry, so many random tangents in this review. Over Your Dead Body. Have you seen it? What did you think? Let me know in the comments down below. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos soon. And Gavin out.